Okay, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to take you through my letterboxd account. I recently got one of these 2 or 3 days ago, and I have gotten out, I've done 3 lists, as you can see on the side. Actually, I've done 4, but these, I just want to take you through the account, and if you're interested in following me, this is what the account looks like. You got the name up here, and then yeah, you got my 4 favourite films. Don't know why the Hulk is on there. If I'm honest, it is one of my guilty pleasure films, but it was either that or Fantastic Mr. Fox, because I do love that film, but I decided to go with that just to be a bit different. So yeah, so I'm going to take you through my lists. I got films I watched for the first time this year, ranking the Spider-Man films, ranking the Star Wars films, and then films of 2024. So we're going to start with films of 2024. I've decided to do this kind of video because I do like Letterboxd. I've been addicted to it since I got it, so I've just been non-stop coming on there trying to write reviews and look at reviews and stuff. But we're going to start at the bottom. So this is just films that have come out this year that I've seen in the cinema, and obviously Argyle I've gave 1.5 stars, and I'm obviously a massive fan of Kingsman. The film did have a good cast, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It was nothing. I didn't expect it to be like Kingsman, but I expected it to be something similar, and it just didn't work for me. Despicable Me 4, it was okay. I watched Despicable Me 3 like a couple of days before because I'd never seen it, and yeah, it was alright. Fall Guy, people loved this, and I get why, but it just wasn't for me. I'm not a massive Ryan Gosling fan, but you know, it was good. It was okay. It doesn't mean anything if I rate it low stars. It just means that for me it wasn't good. I'm not saying the film wasn't great, but for me it just wasn't very good. Kinds of Kindness, I've put a 7th. These two are kind of joint 7th or 6th, however you want to see it. Basically, I didn't have any idea what was going on the second. They do like 3 stories, but on the second and the third story I was so confused. So if anyone knows what was going on, please let me know. Hitman, again, very average, very good film. Really enjoyed it. I'm glad I can see it on Netflix. I'm kind of annoyed it's not coming out physically, but I'll get over that. So joint third, I'm going to say, we got Maxine, Monkey Man, and Godzilla x Kong. Not many people liked Godzilla x Kong, but I did. I thought it was really, really good. Don't have any complaints about it. Monkey Man, again, really cool. As I put there, basically just another John Wick, but it was, again, really, really cool. Maxine, watched X before I saw this. I haven't seen Pearl, but according to the movie Madman, if you don't know him, I do a podcast on his channel. I'm not missing much, so I have decided not to see it. I might watch it one day, but second I've got Beekeeper, because I don't know what it was. I saw this 3 times in the cinema, I think. I'm pretty sure it was 3, and I loved it. I cannot stop watching this film. I even watched it once more on Now TV. I haven't got it physically yet, but I will eventually. And then number 1 of this year, Deadpool and Wolverine. Seen this 5 times. I intend to go back and watch it 1 or 2 more times, but I loved it. The cameos, just the story itself, the jokes, the fourth wall breaks, just a classic. I loved it so much. Okay, moving on to my Star Wars rankings. The bottom one is The Last Jedi, and just awful is what I've put. I'm not like taking a dig at like the directors or the people that actually put work into this film. It just wasn't for me. I didn't like it. Same as The Rise of Skywalker, and you can read my description there why I hate it. Well, not hated it, but didn't like it. Solo as well wasn't great. Gave us more, but did nothing with it. Then we got Force Awakens, Phantom Menace, then Attack of the Clones. So that kind of does the first half. Then this one is A New Hope, by the way. I don't know why it doesn't say A New Hope next to it, but that's the one that I've got. Rogue One, I quite enjoyed that. And then obviously top 3, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and Revenge of the Sith. Nothing will ever top Revenge of the Sith for me, because this is, to me, the perfect Star Wars film. I have no idea why. It just shows how quickly something can fall, and this is just, yeah, infinitely the best Star Wars film made. Moving on to the Spider-Man list, I not even finished on up to this half, but I can already tell people are screaming at me right now. 10th, Far From Home. Don't get the enjoyment around this film. The end credit scene was probably the best part. Spider-Man 3, yeah, it's okay, in my opinion. Homecoming, decent. And then these two, I think, are where people are gonna like murder me for this, but yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the animation Spider-Mans. They look amazing, do not get me wrong, they look brilliant, but for me personally, I'm not a fan of it. And then I got Spider-Man 2, it's okay. Andrew Garfield is my favourite Spider-Man, just so you know. But the suit in this one is what bumps it up for me, just because I love the suit. Okay, it makes it better than these two. Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire, awesome film, love it. No Way Home as well, I put that as third, but only because Tobey and Andrew carry nearer the end. Spider-Man 2 at second, it just seems like a good fit, doesn't it? Recently watched this in cinema actually, same with that one, because they're re-releasing all the Spider-Man. So yeah, Spider-Man 2 in the cinema was quality. My girlfriend didn't like it as much. She said the first one was better, but I don't believe her. And then number 1 for me, The Amazing Spider-Man, made me fall in love with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and yeah, to this day it hasn't changed my opinion on this Spider-Man, because Andrew Garfield is just top tier. Last but not least, we have this one of films that I watched for the first time this year. This is not a ranked order, this is just ones that I've got on here, just because. So I'm going to start at the top. World War Z, I liked it. I spoke to Movie Madman again, and he said that he wasn't a massive fan of this, but I'm a sucker for a zombie film. So In Bruges, it was average for me. I liked it, but for me it was very average. That's My Boy, I just put, yeah, this one is okay. Batman vs Two-Face, I watched this on Blu-ray. This is like, I think, one of the first things I've seen of Adam West as Batman, and I really did like it. Despicable Me 3, yeah, it was okay. It was a good film. It was a good kids film. That's the way I'm going to describe that. Ghost in the Shell, I honestly wanted to enjoy this, but I couldn't. Don't know why. There was nothing in that story that was enticing me to watch it even more, because I was doing something else whilst I was watching it, but at no point did I think, oh, I need to watch this bit. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. And then lastly, we got X. I'm not a massive horror fan, and this was more of a thriller than it was a horror. But it was great. I really enjoyed this one. I recently got the Blu-ray today. I say recently, it was literally today. It's over on my TikTok in the description if you want to go see me unpack that. But yeah, these are my lists. These are all my lists. I will be adding more as we go along, obviously, to these two Spider-Man and Star Wars ones. I can't exactly do that unless they release Spider-Man and Star Wars. Obviously I'll add more to the films of 2024 and first time watches of this year. I'm going to try and be a bit more active on Letterboxd as well, so if you can, go follow me and check out my list, see if you like them, leave some comments, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a bit of a different one, but I've seen other people do this and I thought, do you know what, I kind of want to do that myself. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on the channel, it really helps out, and subscribe if you're new to watch my journey and see my collection get bigger. Thank you, goodbye.